Alright, so, welcome back everybody to Shimousa. When last we left off, we had just defeated the Inferno Archer for Tomoe Gozen. She has been ended. Now, let's see where we go next. Support-only battle. That's where we go. You know what's really weird? The fact that you can't just click on the dot on one of these and that still hasn't been changed. Or you think you could just click on it and it would bring up your list of different things and you could select them like a servant list, which would be way more convenient. But I guess it wouldn't show off your appearance. Either way, they could definitely make the stick code selection a little more streamlined. Oh, all right. A hawk is crying in the distance. Here in Mount Kimbo's Rigondo, I open my eyes once again, even as I feel my death steadily approaching. Well, it's still not here yet. I know I'm going to die. I'm sick and tired of waiting around for it to happen. Indeed, I, Shinmen Musashi, will die here. No manner of villain or sorcery will work on me now. My body has long been pushed beyond its limits to the point where I'm practically a corpse already. My decrepit old body will no longer even move. I can feel my life growing shorter whenever I stand and walk. I've grown old. Very, very old. Boredom, joy, sadness, such things are little more than bags under my eyes. No doubt Iori would laugh if he saw me now. He'd say that after all my harsh scolding, my own mind has still failed to reach emptiness. But he would be wrong. I have reached it. I've done so by killing and killing, over and over and over. And now I'm alone. Through the void, I've attained emptiness. Say, I'm doing pretty well this morning. I was able to speak without my throat screaming for mercy or doubling over in a fit of coughing. Well, fate, what are you waiting for? It's now or never. Not only am I still alive, I'm in the best shape I've been in a long time. I can't believe I got so angry like that. Iten Ichiryu is supposed to be all about keeping one's mind clear. Alas, it seems I can't stop my own immaturity from bubbling up to the surface. That's how a boy is supposed to behave, not an old man at the end of his life. Now that I think of it, my father used to do much the same thing. Suppose I really am Munisai's son. My father was strong, both with the Jeet and the sword. He was unquestionably a true master. And yet he was never satisfied. He was as stubborn as any fool. Recall it gave me no end of trouble. Does that mean that my own impatience here on death's door is a curse I inherited from him? Unsatisfied with my fame, satisfied at my death. Perhaps it's my name. Perhaps going by Miyamoto Musa... perhaps I should have never inherited Shinmen from Munisai. Perhaps going by Miyamoto Musashi better suited me. No, this is my failure. My failure alone. I think of death whenever I close my eyes. Think of it whenever I open them. Even in this decrepitude, I cannot fully resign myself. After a lifetime of never encountering my fate, I grow tired of waiting for it to arrive. Come on, Fate, where are you? Show me what you have in store for my final moments. My life is more fragile now than a candle being in the wind. I can't take it anymore. Please, come for me. Gods, Buddha. At this point, I'll even take an Oni or a demon. Please, give me more time so that I may encounter my destiny. It will surely lose sight of me down in the bowels of hell. If that's impossible, then... if only this world were itself a living hell. Terza Cantica, Paraiso. That's the third song. Paraiso.
Oh, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired I can't even take one more step. Oh, hey Tasuke, can I vent to you a bit? You don't gotta say anything, just listen. Cool? Cool. You wouldn't believe what a jerk old man Tajima is. Instead of rewarding me for my hard work, he just stuck me with another job. As if taking down Inferno wasn't enough, now he wants me to go around checking all of Shimousa to make sure those monsters that scattered aren't causing any trouble. At least he lent me a horse so I don't have to do it all on foot. But that's not the point, you know? I took down a major baddie. He should be giving me a medal or something. I mean, I know I'm just a vagrant who's not tied down or anything, so I'm sure it's a lot easier to use me up than an officer. I'm exhausted. There's not a single monster to be found anywhere. All that riding around Shimousa and all I have to show for it is a sore back. Maybe monster hunting is one of those things where you only find what you're looking for once you stop looking for it. Anyway, this should finally take care of the second job he gave me. Then again, I can't say it was a complete waste of time. It is all part of my training to reach the void. I've been to all sorts of places and fought all sorts of opponents, but I still haven't been able to reach it. The void is really different from fire and water. It's all about clearing your mind, counting your blessings, and how you live your life. They have the same idea in the Shinkangeryu, although there they call it Suigetsu. Basically, the idea is that nothing is something and vice versa. Anyone can cut something with shape and form, but the void that I'm trying to reach is about being able to use your blade to cut the formless, the shapeless. The word Muni in my father's name means second to none. Munisai was truly number one when it came to the sword. Now I'm trying to achieve a sword of nothingness, of zero, that surpasses him. But I don't know if I'll ever even get there. I bet even Lady Kanan must be pretty fed up by now. I've wandered across all sorts of different time periods and places, faced more opponents and overcome more trials than any other swordsmaster, and I still can't reach it. Still, this might be my best, my final chance. The heroic spirit swordsmasters, servants, Purgatorio, Inferno. Ordinarily, I'd never be able to handle them all on my own. If I can face off against those demons and survive, that's when I'll find out what fate has in store for me. The point when I'll find out who I am, and who I'll be when I meet my end. However it turns out, I'm sure I'll be satisfied.
I'm home!
Welcome back, Gouda. I'm so exhausted. I've been all over Shimousa and back. I couldn't find any of the monsters that disappeared after the battle with Inferno, but I also didn't hear about them attacking anyone, or about the other heroic spirit swords masters for that matter. Anyway, it's good to be back. I was just looking up at the sky while I reported to Tasuke. Otama's out at work and Onui's in the lavatory. She should be back pretty soon, I think. Tadaima! Oh, there you are, Onui. Here, you can have Tasuke back now. Welcome back, Miss Samurai, and sorry to have kept you waiting, Tasuke. Oh, you too, mister.
I'm gonna replace Mr. with Oni-san from now on because it's slightly different.
I wish I could have gone on your walk with you, Miss Samurai. Oh, but I guess it wasn't really a walk, was it? Dude is the one who went walking around town. I was out on horseback riding all over Shimousa. Horseback? I'd be happy to give you a ride sometime, Onui. Well, assuming old man Tajima lets me borrow the horse again. Yay! I can't wait!
You sure do love blue skies, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Master, I gave the inn staff the dried fish souvenir you asked me to. They were very happy with it. They said it would go great with their dinner drinks. Oh, hello, Lady Musashi. I see you're back, too.
I sure am. Thanks, Kotaro. I was really tired, but I do feel a lot better after seeing all your faces.
Alright, chat, these are Japanese servants in Japan. I'm gonna fix the way they talk to include honorifics from this point forward. Nobody can stop me. We're gonna weeb it up here.
You look a lot better, too. Just last night, you seemed like you were barely managing to keep from collapsing. But today, you're full of energy. Is that because you've been with Master all day?
To be honest, I'm not certain. But I think it has to do with my spirit origin adjusting to this world. I'm still not fully recovered, but I should be able to at least take part in combat now. Although ninja primarily specialize in espionage, I'm still a servant. I may not be one of the knight classes, but I can still hold my own. I'd be glad to help out Master in any way I can.
Knight, huh? Odd word, but it somehow speaks to me. Where'd you pick up a word like that?
Oh, it's nothing special. Servants gain some knowledge automatically, since our master is from the 21st century. As far as I know, that's true for most Chaldean servants.
So servants all have knowledge of the time they're being summoned to, but don't have to be people who lived in that time. I don't really get it, but basically, you're all better now, right? In that case, let's go for a test run right now.
You don't mean...
How could I not be interested in seeing the Fuma ninja arts firsthand? I'm a master swordsman and strategist, remember? Now come on, Kotaro-san. Let's go out front and do this.
Wait, huh? What's this about?
Are you gonna be playing with the red-headed ninja, Samurai-san? I want to play too. Sorry, Onui. I want you and Tasuke to watch from up here. Me and the redhead are going to put on a great show. Yay, a show!
Musashi-dono, if this is a joke, I think it's gone far enough. I mean, this is a public street, right? I admit that your sword key seems very fired up, but surely you're not serious, are you? It's not that I mind fighting so soon after recovering, but I just don't see what reason we have to fight, Musashi-dono.
That's true. In general, I never fight battles I don't stand to gain from. I hate to get injured with no money or fame to show for it, after all. Right? But you're the fifth head of the Fuma Ninja clan, right? So there's plenty to gain from dueling with you. There's no better way to train, no better learning experience than facing off against another skilled opponent. So to reward me for all that horseback riding, show me what you've got, Fuma Kotaro.
Hey, did she say Fuma? That's the name of an old ninja clan, isn't it? Are you gonna put on a show for us youngsters?
Oh, that sounds lovely. There have been so many ghastly rumors and things about lately. It'd be wonderful to see something fun. See? Can't back out now that we've got an audience. Now get those kunai and let's battle, Fuma Kotaro! My key already has my sword rattling in its scabbard. I can hardly keep it in there. Are you sure you don't want to draw your kunai yet? You may want to hurry up before I get in striking distance. What should I do, Master? I think she's kind of stressed right now. Would you mind humoring her? Very well, Master. If that is your wish. All right then, Musashi Dono. Or should I say Shinmen Musashi, of the Nita Nichiryu style. I am indeed Fuma Kotaro, the fifth head of the Fuma Ninja clan. I am not accustomed to engaging in fair fights like this, but I shall do my best to serve as your opponent. Now you're talking. I knew the head of a ninja clan wouldn't let me down. See, I would normally almost always put money on the servant to win because they're a servant. But Musashi's kind of apparently insane in terms of her ability to fight on par with servants. Hey, Slowbro Fist, what's up? Kappa? Owie. Alright. We win! We win, chat! High fives. Chat, you know what else I'm not a big fan of about Musashi? She has high heels on. I like Musashi overall, but why does she have high heels on? And why is she powerful enough to fight servants on even footing as a human? Oh well. Her footwork is nothing like a samurai. On the surface, she's very calm and steady. But beneath that, she's more like some kind of hooligan. She's fast, skilled, and sly. What's more, those two sides of her are in perfect harmony. So this is the skill of the legendary swordsman, Shinmen Musashi. Up, gotcha! Hey, that looked like Utsusemi no Jutsu. Body replacement. It was, wasn't it? Wow, I've never seen such beautiful ninjutsu before. That move where you guys substitute a log for your body doesn't even compare.
Ah, you mean Mokuton no Jutsu. We use that to switch a puppet in for ourselves to make the enemy think they've killed us, so that they let down their guard. I didn't think it would work on you, so I didn't even bother with it.
I guess you had plenty of stamina to spare. Completely recovered then, huh? Looks to me like you were trying out all sorts of different things.
Yes, I was. Once I accepted that we were really doing this, I thought I would take advantage of it to test out all of my techniques. But that was only true for the first round. I held nothing back on the second. Samurai who have devoted themselves to the politics of the imperial court and who have come to neglect their training are no match for us. But ninja techniques have no effect on those who live by the sword, those who continue to train day in and day out even in times of peace. I don't care for samurai, but I also know all too well how fearsome a true samurai can be. The reason we refer to them as hooligans isn't because we despise them. It's because compared to a swordsman, ninja are no better than bales of straw they use for practice. If we were to try one of our illusions on someone who had truly reached the pinnacle of sword mastery, they'd see right through it immediately.
That is true. I'd say Old Man Tajima's just one step away from reaching that pinnacle himself. Now that I've said that out loud, it seems strange. His skills should more than put him up at that pinnacle, so why does he still seem like he's one step away from it?
Your skills are nothing to scoff at either, Musashi Dono. There's no doubt that you are a true swordsmaster yourself. I'll never forget what it was like to face the fearsome Shinmen Musashi. And thank you for not holding back on that last strike. You helped me to shake off the last vestiges of the fog that had been hanging over my mind. For but a moment, I thought it was curtains for me. You did great, Kotaro. Pat his head. Anything for you, Master. For my part, I learned a lot from this as well.
No need to exaggerate, Kotaro. I never stopped holding back during our fight. I wasn't actually trying to kill you after all.
What? Are you sure?
Absolutely, I'm real sure. Now come on, I finally got paid for all my hard work, even if it was just chump change. We need to get some drinks. Drinks! Then again, we can't go out and leave Onui and Tasuke on their own. Never mind the drinks. Let's just buy an Ichimaizuri and head back to Otama's room.
Ichimaizuri, the tile block things?
There's an Ichimaizuri seller just over there. He's drawing quite a crowd.
So that's where our audience disappeared to. It's one thing to see Ichimaizuri in Edo or Osaka, but I'm surprised to see it being sold here in Tokei. This version of Tokei's castle town is like a second Edo. It was never this prosperous in our timeline. Emergency! The monsters that terrorize all of Shimousa are back and threatening villages everywhere! As you all know, Lord Matsudaira resides in Tokei Castle. What's more, he's now joined by Lord Tajima no Kami, a great samurai who hails from Edo. And yet this morning the castle received a shocking letter. None could have guessed at its grim contents. Someone is coming to murder Lord Matsudaira's beloved daughter, Lady Kiyohime.
What?
Would you like to know more? It's all here in this Ichimaizuri. Now, no jostling. First come, first served. Sounds like somebody's gonna get fucking killed.
Isn't Kiyohime that strange princess we ran into the other day? The one who was head over heels for Gouda.
Does this mean someone is threatening to assassinate Lady Kiyohime at Tokei Castle, Master? This is terrible news. For now, we should head over to Tokei Castle ourselves.
Agreed. We may not know for sure that the heroic spirit swordsmasters are involved with this, but we also don't know for sure that they're not. Ordinarily, they'd never let us into the castle, but if Old Man Tajima's there, maybe he'd be willing to fill us in. Alright, let's get going. Right after we buy an Ichimaizuri, of course. I think the only thing for it... The only way to protect Kiyohime is for me to stay in the room with her to prevent the assassin. It's the only answer. I'll bite this bullet and take one for the team. I have delivered the letter warning them of our plans to assassinate Matsudara's daughter. By now, 10 of Tajima no Kami's samurai should be guarding her, and rumors should be circulating throughout the town. Everything is as you commanded. I shall see that the next steps are carried to your liking as well, Lord Sorcerer.
I will only follow my...
Oh, wait. I will only follow my lord's orders. Even if I become a heroic spirit swordsmaster with a curse of annihilation, that will never change. That is what it means to be a ninja. What it means to be me. However, something deep within this etheric body of mine gives me pause. I must be wavering. Am I truly myself? In one sense, that's no different than when I was alive. Back then, I would always ask myself who I was. In that case, there's no need for concern. I'm already a heroic spirit swordsmaster. Whether as a human or as a heroic spirit, I'm nothing more than a husk, a blade to be wielded. I slash, I sever, and I kill. That is all I am.
Good. Sow chaos in the humans' minds. Inferno's efforts have planted the seeds of unease in Shimousa, no matter how much Shinmen Musashi or the one from Kaldia swings their blades. No matter how many dogs Edo sends, they will not easily be able to find the populace of their fears. Now, we shall nurture those seeds. Make sure the populace knows you intend to kill their princess. Let the panic spread, and then assassinate her. Do that, and the fear will take hold of them all. They will quail with fright and stare helplessly at their impending deaths. Once they do, their souls will become even better sacrifices. Become fear itself, Paraizo. All you need do is stay true to the serpent within.
As you wish.
Then go, and see that it is done.
It looks like the Lord Sorcerer is gone now. So, Lady Paraizo, as I have no understanding of sorcery, could I ask you to explain something to me? What did he mean by the serpent within? You certainly do not look as if there is a snake within you. As far as these eyes can see, you are but a fair maiden with beautiful black hair. There is no serpent here. It is none of your business, bodyguard. All you need worry about is keeping the Lord Sorcerer safe. My, you're no fun either, are you? If I must, I'll get out of your hair. If you happen to have a message to pass along to the Lord Sorcerer, I'd be happy to give it to him. I do not. Now go. Understood. Farewell, Lady Paraizo. Oh, one last thing. It's said if a snake peers too long at something lustrous, it'll put its eyes out. So take heed to avoid that which gleams. I'd hate for something to happen to your elegant countenance. M'lady? Now go, huh? How adorable. Here's a tip. The next time that a cutie talks to you, all you have to do is smile. I wonder what's got your panties all in a twist. What's going on in that too cool head of yours, huh? Something about how a proper ninja should conduct herself. Or maybe how a proper heroic spirit should behave. I'm pretty close, I can tell. Ah, what a joke. You're just a descendant of Saburo, so... who the god of Oe cursed, right? Why are you even thinking about it? Don't waste time agonizing over it. Just kill them all. Consume them all. All you have to do is murder everyone. After all, this whole world's nothing but a dream. In that case, why not go ahead and do whatever you feel like? Be silent, Samgata Hell. Oh no, I said that out loud. This is bad. What am I doing? She's nothing but an illusion. That's right, an illusion. All the real Samgata Hell is doing is standing next to me smiling. She hasn't spoken a single word to me. Not again. Just looking at Samgata Hell makes the curse inside me bubble up to the surface. What's the matter, Paraizo? I didn't say anything, you know? Oh, right. It must be that curse of yours again. Sorry, there's nothing that I can do about that. I don't have the faintest idea what it is you're seeing or hearing, okay? I didn't say anything. I'm not trying to be mean here, you know. I hope you understand that. I understand. I do. I understand everything. And that's why I seek it. Even though my soul has been violated by karma, I still seek it. I only included the princess's name in the letter I delivered to the castle. But I will not settle for just her. I will stake my claim on more sacrifices before the night is over.
Degozaru. Toke Castle. Terza Cantica. Paraiso. Italy. Let's see. Assassin and Berserker stuff. Let's bring Raiko. You know, I want to bring Raiko, but I also want to get the extra bond point stuff. Because 100% more bomb points is a lot. It's so much, chat. I'll bring Raiko anyway. It'll be fine. Please wait here. Tajima-sama and Kiyohime-sama will be with you shortly. Kiyohime-sama was overjoyed to hear about your arrival. However, I respectfully ask that you understand your place and not take what she says at face value. Sure, whatever you say. I must say, though, I'm surprised to see people so young were responsible for slaying that monster. Matsudara-sama said that you must have trained very hard indeed, especially given that the world is at peace.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I guess I'm a bit stronger than most people you come across. But trust me, there are plenty of swordsmen out there who are way stronger. Of course, there's also people like Kotaro and Gura who have a different sort of strength to them. But if we're strictly talking about martial arts, then I'd say Old Man Tajima is easily stronger than me.
Well, of course he is. He is the invincible Yagyu Mononori. If we're discussing who the greatest swordsmasters under the sun are, there are two names that come to mind. The first is Miyamoto Musashi, the master of dual wielding, and the second is Edo's own Yagyu Tajima.
Is that so?
So, Musashi's famous even in the Edo period, huh? Edo period? If you mean the city of Edo, yes, I understand they talk about Miyamoto quite a bit there. Even now that the age of war is over, our lords still love to discuss who would win if Musashi and Yagyu Tajima were ever to cross swords.
You don't say. Hey, does that line up with your history? Because this is seriously the first I've ever heard of it.
Yes, it does. There are records that date back to the early Edo period that describe your popularity. I believe you were the most popular among the people, Musashi Dono.
Huh? I'm surprised they didn't root for the home guy.
Miyamoto Musashi has always been popular. You've appeared in countless stories well beyond the Edo period.
Oh, I guess that part does kind of sound like me. I do end up wandering in all sorts of times and places.
That's not what I meant. All right, I shall go and fetch the princess. Please, wait here until I return.
Oh, don't worry about us. We're happy to wait. This is kind of nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Kinda hard to believe they let us into the castle.
I know, but we were already overstaying our welcome. Grandpa was pretty upset. Who can blame him? We were supposed to bring them back later the same day, and we ended up disappearing for 2 days without a word.
What were you thinking? I come all this way to the castle town myself after you never came back, and what do I find? You and the kids spent not just 1, but 2 nights in a geisha's room? Why didn't you call me? Thinking I wouldn't have enjoyed a geisha's company too, huh? I mean, that's a part of it, but that's not the point. Besides, I ain't got time to spend with women right now. First I hear you went down to the south to fight a monster, and then I get here to find out you just left Onui and Tasuke to fend for themselves.
I'm sorry, I thought they would be safe with Otama. That's right, Muramasa-san, you tell him. Not only did they not leave when they said they would, they started treating my room like they owned the place. Granted, it was a little lonely staying in such a large room all by myself, so I thought a little company might not be so bad, but still, it's the principle of the thing. If nothing else, the men could have been considerate enough to stay in a nearby room.
Yeah, that's a good point. I can't believe you made this much trouble for a lady you'd never met before. Anyway, things may have worked out this time. But don't go making a habit of this, got it? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Grandpa.
Better. Alright, I'm taking Onui and Tasuke back to the Hermitage with me. You can keep staying at this fancy inn of yours if you want, or go and get work at the castle. You can even come back to my Hermitage if you like. The kids will probably miss you if you don't.
I'd be glad to go back with you after we finish our business at the castle. Are you okay with that, Gouda? I know I feel a lot more at ease inside its barrier, and I bet Kotaro will feel much the same way. Besides, if worst comes to worst again, there won't be any innocents getting killed.
Good point. Let's all go back after we've been through the castle.
Wait a minute. Back when Inferno attacked you, didn't she say she couldn't involve the town in your battle? If that's right, wouldn't it also be safe to remain here? I just thought it would be worth asking. Restraint hasn't really been their thing, and if we're wrong, the people here pay the price. Understood. To be honest, Master, I knew you would choose to avoid the town so that its people wouldn't suffer.
Oi, Redhead.
Yes.
I don't recognize your face, but I can tell you're a servant. Who are you?
It's been one honor after another getting to meet both Musashi Dono and Senji Muramasa. I can't believe that he's a servant. Of course, I'm sure he's a heroic spirit that was summoned to this world for some reason, and not a Chaldean servant. And yet he's neither a heroic spirit swordsmaster nor a candidate to become one. At least Purgatorio, Hozo Inshun, never said anything to that effect. So the only possibilities I can think of are a chain summon, or... Hey, Kotaro. Yes? How were things here while I was out all day? Did you and Danzo get to know each other better? Where did that come from? Come to think of it, Kotaro, you seem pretty into Danzo. Not you too, Master. Please don't tease me like that. Whatever it is you think I have to feel guilty about, I don't. Besides, I haven't seen her all day. I believe she went back to Tajima Dono. At any rate, there's nothing to be gained from teasing me. Serving you is the most important...
Oh, there's everything to be gained from teasing you, boy.
You all sound like you're having so much fun. Please, tell me what it is you were discussing, Guda Dono.
My lady, you're standing much too close to your guest. I implore you to give him some space.
And why should I?
Princess, try not to make too much trouble for your retainers.
Oh, all right. You're so strict, Lord Tajima Nokami. But I suppose a lady does need to behave modestly. It is a pleasure to see you and your retainers once again. Guda Dono. Oh, and I see you have another in your retinue now. It's a shame that you didn't bring those darling children with you as well. I do love children.
I haven't seen you in 2 whole days, Princess.
I know! Each day has felt like a whole year. Her resemblance to the Kiyohime we know is uncanny. It's just like Otama and Tamama no Mae. But this Kiyohime isn't a servant. I can't sense anything like that from her. She's definitely human. And even putting her affection for Master aside, her personality seems a bit different from the Kiyohime we know. Does this mean that Shimousa really is a singularity, or something like it? No, that doesn't quite feel right. Holy Grails distort the history of the period where they appear, but I haven't seen anything like that here. It feels more like something is different about the fundamental premise of this world. Anna? Are you discussing secrets amongst yourselves? I guess men do like to do that, no matter how old they are. I don't have many secrets myself, though I suppose others might not see it that way. In fact, I can talk to snakes. My retainers don't believe me, but it's quite true.
Snakes, huh? Yeah. They even have that in common.
No, wait. The Kiyohime we know doesn't converse with animals. But it's still an uncanny coincidence that she would have some connection to snakes. She has snakes in common with someone. Who are you talking about? I'm afraid I'm not quite sure I know what you meant. Are you referring to me or somebody else?
Princess, if I might suggest that we focus on the matter at hand.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Tajima Dono. Distinguished guest, thank you all for coming here. I am told that you were instrumental in the battle against the monsters that attacked Shimousa. On behalf of my father, Matsudara Shimousa no Kami, I commend you for your achievement. I shall ensure that you are well rewarded. Please be sure to see my retainer about that later. I would also like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, not as a princess, but as a citizen of Shimousa. I cannot tell you how happy we all are to hear the news. I have no doubt that everyone in Shimousa feels the same.
You are far too kind to these commoners, my lady. Don't let it get to your heads, you rabble.
Verily, thy praise doth instill great joy in our hearts, my lady.
What she said. You're quite welcome. How insolent.
It is fine, Kajima Dono. Gura Dono can say whatever he likes to me. Well then, Gura Dono, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's move on to the more urgent matters. I believe you've all heard the rumors concerning me. We have. They said you'd received a letter, and judging by your expression, I'm guessing it wasn't a very nice one. No, it was not. Indeed, it was the most painful letter I've ever received. And with so many lives lost when it was delivered, I doubt it is merely an ill-considered prank. No, I'm afraid that there truly is someone out there who means to end my life. I have many warriors serving me here, and we also have Tajima Dono and his 500-odd elite samurai, all of whom took part in the Shimabara Rebellion. Perhaps it isn't proper for me to say this, but even so, I am frightened out of my wits. They're all doing their best to keep me safe, so I feel terrible that I'm still so ill at ease.
Princess, I do not blame you for feeling that way at all. What with such an awful letter arriving so soon after this monster business?
Still, I will say this nonetheless. Gura Dono, please, I beg of you, protect me from this vile villain who threatens my life.
As I've said, chat, the only way for us to protect Kiyohime is to sleep in the same room as her. Probably even the same bed. It's the only way to be sure. I see. The princess has entrusted these commoners with her protection without considering the consequences. Indeed, my lord, there is no other way to put it. I understand that the princess is fond of them, but they are still commoners. It would be one thing if they were all masterless samurai, but some of them are not even that. Even letting them into the castle is madness. Why, this could even affect the clan's very existence. I see. So you say these people are a threat to the clan? You may be right, if this were a time of peace. However, times are anything but peaceful now. These monsters pose a threat we cannot ignore. If there are skilled warriors willing to aid us in defeating them, their station in life is no longer relevant. And I can personally attest to their combat prowess. They put an end to the monster that attacked us. Indeed, many of my own men who were present at that battle are still singing their praises even now. Or do you doubt my judgment? No, my lord. I would never dream of it. I was merely joking. Yes, I may have referred to them as untrustworthy strangers, but, with the princess personally requesting the protection and your endorsement of their skill, I have no objections.
Why, it is most reassuring to have such upstanding young warriors helping us. Mr. Castle Warrior dude, you got some brown on your nose there. Lots and lots of brown on your nose. All right, everyone, make sure you all take good care of the princess.
Very well then. You will see that the princess's safety is assured. Fail, and your heads will roll.
Well, what do we do now, Master? I can't ignore this threat. A heroic spirit swordsman may be behind this.
Same. I figured you'd say as much, and you didn't disappoint. I wonder why you turned out like that. We've both been to all sorts of places, so what is it that makes us so different in that regard? Anyway, I agree with you. If we don't do something, the princess will definitely end up dead.
I'll go along with whatever you decide, Master. I knew you would want to help.
I don't know if I care for how this matter seems to have been settled without me. Shouldn't I get a say in this too? Well, oh well, it worked out how I wanted it to while I was off fretting, so I guess it's alright. Hooray! I can't believe you'll be protecting me personally, Gura Dono. I'm so happy I could die.
Look, she's so happy, Chad. Look at that face. Please don't. Our job is to make sure that doesn't happen.
I'm sorry. I'm just so happy that I couldn't help myself. By the way, Lady Swordfighter, I'm told that you were the one who defeated the monster's leader. Is that true? It's not that I don't believe it, it's just that if it is true, you deserve the highest of accolades. Oh yeah, that's all true. I sliced her clean in half. Though I couldn't have done it without your beloved Gouda's help, or this expertly crafted sword. Ah, that's amazing. I guess it just goes to show how strong women can truly be.
Hello, theme? Yes? Could you stop knocking on my nose like that? No. It's a little on the nose, just a tiny bit.
I knew that you were someone special from the moment I saw your sword key in town. As a woman myself, I couldn't be happier. You've truly inspired me.
Inspired you?
In fact, I'm actually something of a martial artist myself. As the daughter of a samurai family, I've spent a lot of time training.
Believe me, I do still remember.
I promise you that I'm not a burden. I will gladly accept your protection, of course, but I assure you that I will not be a burden. And to prove it, I'd like to ask for you to spar with me, Lady Swordfighter. Would you be so kind? Me? I'm sorry, but I don't go around fighting unless there's something to be gained from it. Oh, that's no need to worry about that then. How many Ryo will it take to satisfy you? 10? 20? I have thought about it carefully, and nothing would honor me greater than to spar with you, Princess. For 30 Ryo, I will even show you my secret techniques.
Musashi, your face.
Come on! Sure you've seen me this excited before. Anyway, will you be sparring alone, Princess? Of course I'll go easy on you, but I still wouldn't recommend facing me all by yourself. Very well. Then I shall add to my numbers. Danzo?
Yes, my lady. I am here.
This nice sword fighter will be joining me for a training session, and I would request your assistance.
As you wish, my lady. Lord Tajima no Kami has ordered me to obey your instructions, so that is what I shall do.
Oh, if it isn't Lord Kotaro. If it isn't Kotaro Dono and Musashi Dono, I see you are here too, Buddha Dono. Thank you all again for your cooperation with the monster hunt the other day. Now, since we do not have anything to catch up on, let us proceed with the princess's training.
You're very straightforward, aren't you?
Indeed, that is how we puppets are. Very well then, Lady Swordfighter and Gouda Dono. Swordfighter Dono, Gouda Dono. I shall demonstrate the flammable water I imported from foreign lands.
Wait a second, don't tell me you're talking about oil.
Now, let us begin. Right after I change into my training outfit. Ooh, what you say?
Her training outfit, she goes from one kimono to another kimono. And she grows horns.
One気火星に畳みかける。じゃあこういうのどうだ。つまんない連中だな。他にやることないの。じゃあこういうのどうだ。
決着の時だ。決着の時だ。ご覧になってください。ご覧になってください。ご覧になってください。
Wow, that's unfortunate.
ごめん、承知いたし。あらあらまあまあ。
I thought we would have gotten like all the stars into the busters like that. Oh well.
来たれい我が中心、我が天使、我が具足。四天王などこれこの通り。ご王将来、天網開会。はっ。いいぜ。ごめん。
Alright, well, we got the one critical we needed.
逃しません。
Oh ho, you've increased Artoria's damage. You fool.
よし。
はい、お任せよ。
無駄だ。最上に近い勝利だけど、戦う前に勝つくらいでないとな。
This battle is ours. The tiger the princess summoned has rolled over and shown its belly.
My apologies, Princess. I simply was not strong enough. You win. I can't believe you tamed my imported tiger so easily. But I am tremendously impressed by your skill, Sword Fighter Dono and Gouda Dono. You are both equally wonderful. Thanks! It's a little embarrassing to be praised that highly. Anyway, you haven't forgotten about our financial agreement, right? Oh, come to think of it, Sword Fighter Dono, earlier I heard you addressed as Musashi. Did you perhaps name yourself after the famous sword master Miyamoto Musashi? Good question. I don't really remember where my name comes from. You must be as strong as the real Musashi. In fact, I'm quite sure of it. How amazing! May I ask what sort of training you underwent in order to become so strong? Well, I don't think my regimen will be of much help to anyone besides me, but... Basically, I travel around visiting different countries looking for opportunities to train, I guess. Huh, when I put it like that, it actually sounds kinda normal. So you travel to distant lands, training wherever you go. I can't believe you travel around like that by yourself. I'd love to hear more about it. Oh, but first we should have supper. Then we can take a bath and throw pillows at each other. Then you can tell me all about your exploits. It'll be a wonderful sleepover. Wait, huh? We're gonna throw pillows at each other? Now come, right this way. Supper should be ready now. Quickly, quickly. Hey, stop pulling my...
What a heartwarming scene. Though I'm afraid it looks like you've been dumped, Master. It's not like that. I see. I'm glad to hear that.
Very well then. I shall be taking my leave. Kotaro Dono, I was most impressed with your ninjutsu.
Not at all. I was more impressed by yours.
Now then, if you will excuse me.
Just hug each other already. Bum 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 bum. Let's bring Skaha. Why does a robot have boobs? Why don't you have boobs, huh? Yeah, that's right. Get dabbed on.
Oh my, so you really have been to countries outside of Japan. That must have been a terribly difficult journey. Being in a strange land where you can neither speak nor read the language. All by yourself, no less. I cannot imagine being in a place like that all by myself, with almost nothing familiar nearby. The thought terrifies me, but for some reason it also sounds kind of wonderful. I could never do something like that, but part of me would love to try. You'd be surprised how well you can get by even with a language barrier. Some people will help you learn to speak, and you can also get pretty far with gestures. People are basically the same no matter where you go, and scary things are scary no matter where you are. So I'd say the scary stuff and fun stuff balance each other out. Sure, there are times when I'm suddenly overcome with an urge to go back home. But on the whole, it's a lot of fun to meet so many new people. I see. That sounds lovely. The only unusual thing that's ever happened to me is rescuing a baby snake out in the castle garden. Ever since then, I have gotten along very well with snakes. I can even tell you what they're thinking. Oh, so you have a telepathic bond with them. That's awesome! But, you know, Princess, Shimousa's pretty diverse. There's all sorts of people to meet right outside the castle doors. You met that snake here after all, and you met Gouda, Kotaro, and me here too. Ah, that is a good point. You've got me there. Come to think of it, Musashi Dono. Did you know Gouda Dono before you met him here? Yeah, I first met him on an island not too long ago. It was a pretty rough time. At first, my memories were so fuzzy that I didn't even know who I was or where I was from. Oh my, that sounds dreadful. What sort of island was it? Well, it was a small island, but it had a surprisingly steep mountain.
Awful close there, buddy. Kotaro? Yes? You're, kinda close. My apologies, Master. However, I must stand near you. I have to keep you safe. With the assassin's threat hanging over us, danger could strike at any moment. We must remain vigilant, even in our sleeping quarters. The heroic spirit swordsmasters know you are a master of Chaldia, right? Then we cannot take any chances. I get that, but it's hard to fall asleep if you're that close. I'm so sorry, Master. However, I am the only Chaldean servant who has been able to properly materialize here. As such, it falls to me to ensure your safety, so I'll do whatever it takes to keep you safe. And since Musashi Dono is staying with the princess, it is my job to guard you. So you may not like it, but... Kotaro? Yes, I can sense them. They're here.
Go on, men, get her! This villain has had the gall to infiltrate the castle. See to it that she never leaves!
How courageous. Indeed, you samurai certainly do talk a good game. Come to think of it, there was another one yapping up a storm earlier. At first I thought it was a guard dog, but it seems that he was actually one of your comrades. Here, maybe you can tell me who he was. I just happen to have a souvenir here with me.
A severed head! You're a monster! Looks like it was removed with one clean cut. You may be our enemy, but I can see that you're terribly skilled. As such, we will not hesitate to attack you 10 at a time.
How terribly dull. This is why I don't enjoy fighting you little knife wielders. You're so used to killing and being killed. No doubt that holds true even in this newly peaceful world. And of course, there are still those of you who survived Osaka and Shimabara. Still, even the most battle-hardened samurai collapses into a quivering mess as his entire body is twisted apart.
You impudent little ninja! Good, they're here. Listen up, we have no fewer than 20 men on our side. You were arrogant to come here all on your own.
Well, well. Look at you all scurrying around like cockroaches. How idiotic. Indeed, this is the very height of stupidity.
Enough! Give yourself up or die!
Ordinarily, I would be glad to indulge your idiocy. But alas, it seems the Master of Chaldia and his pet ninja have arrived sooner than I expected.
Men of Matsudara, leave this monster to us. You're the ones who were entrusted with the princess. Fret not, she can't overcome so many of us.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. Remember what happened during the monster hunt. Please trust us, monsters are our specialty.
I suppose you have a point. Even some of Tajima no Kamidono's men said they were helpless against that monster. I cannot tell if this ninja is one of their ilk as well, but... Very well.
I will let you lot deal with this thing. But should you lose, we will not hesitate to step in.
Of course. Master, may I ask for your assistance?
Hmm.
Aw, yeah. Horizon Assassin. AKA Mochizuki Chiyome.
Well, are you done chattering with each other? Which of you will be the first to die? What is it, Master of Caldia? Something not to your liking? What is that pitiable gleam in your eyes? I sense no intent to kill, or even the will to do battle.
Yes, there's certainly a gleam in my eyes. Your outfit is something else.
It seems you're not only a master of Caldia, but a master of comedy as well. Of all the things I thought you might say, I never would have expected that. I haven't laughed so hard in ages. That said, you may make an imposing figure, but you clearly still have the mind of a child. Is the female form such a rare sight for you? In that case, I should have snuck into your bedroom and killed you in your sleep in order to spare you the shock. Ha!
That is enough. Heroic Spirit Sword Master. You will cease mocking my master at once.
You were one of the servants we met in Bamboo Forest.
Indeed. My cursed name is Assassin of Paraiso, one of the embodiments of the Curse of Annihilation. And you are the Master of Caldia, along with one of your servants. Good, good. It is unfortunate that Shinmen Musashi is not here, but I suppose I cannot wait any longer. Here is our message direct from our master. Make no mistake, this is a declaration of war. The Lord Sorcerer will wield the power of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, against Shimousa, using it as a sacrifice to bring about the end of the world of men.
So that's who your master is.
This world created by the Tokugawa clan shall end once the Lord Sorcerer's ambitions are realized. Rejoice! Rejoice and die while you are in the throes of joy. Shimousa shall be the first to fall, a sacrifice made so our master's wish will come true. Therefore, I must dispose of the next in line to rule this land. Of course, I am referring to Matsudara Shimousa no Kami's beloved daughter. News of her death will devastate Shimousa's people, and their despair will make this land so easy to destroy.
So, making the people despair is all part of your plan, and killing the princess will accomplish that?
Correct. My orders are clear. I have been told to be sure that the people know of our plan before I carry it out. Truly, the life of a ninja devoted to her master is one of endless difficulty. Now then, Master of Caldia, I will of course be taking your life as well. It seems that the princess is very fond of you. I wonder how horrified she will be when I toss your head into her lap.
You'll never find out. My head's staying where it is.
We shall see about that. In fact, let me show you just how easy it will be to take it.
What the? A snake! I can't get it off! Gah! Ah!
親方様、いつでもおそばに。
There we go. Did you see how easy that was? I just took all 20 of these men's heads. If I include the ones earlier at the rear gate and from when I delivered the letter, that makes 40 dead. Human life is a fleeting, fragile thing. Almost too fleeting, in fact. As you can see, once my snake charm techniques swallow them up, their heads are the least of their worries. If I wish, then I can take their entire bodies without leaving a trace. Indeed, their lives are so frail that I could easily swallow up 100 or 200 of them. So, Master of Caldia, let us see if your life is any different.
You'll never get the chance. I will make sure to stop you.
You are free to do whatever you like. I shall do the same. Come forth, my dark minions.
Kotaro, we must break through to Paraiso and take her out. Yes, Master! She's cute? Yes, she is. She is made by the artist that does the art for Brillia. Mr. Hiroyama Hiroshi.
力を見せるがよい、勇士。できなければお前の命をもらうまで。はい、いいですね。そうか。
That's why she's cute. And a lolly. As he is a man of culture. Much, much culture.
任せよ。いいですね。
罠だ。
Final Ascension art. Every Ascension art for her is, well, maybe not 2 and 3. But the first and final, yes. I mean, look, Hiroshi Hiroyama likes 2 things. He likes lollies, and he likes very elaborate traditional Japanese kimono dress. Why do you think she has that? Why do you think Miyu has that? Etc.
およそ私に殺せぬ者など魔境。深淵の H 魔境。深淵の H。ええ、行くぞ。決着をつけましょう。束ねるが星の息吹。輝ける命の本流。X カリバー。
Anyway, yeah, he has done the art for Kuro, Ilya, Chiyome here, and eventually Miyu.
遅い。
最上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければな。
Alright, I have killed your little ghosties. Let us begin an actual fight. Some people have forgotten to fix their support list. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk. Hey, speaking of Ilya, this is a great fight for her. And heck, let's bring Melt too. Two of my level 100 girls. 2 of my waifus.
Monsters! Their distorted voices dripping with malice. So these are the monsters terrorizing Shimousa. Musashi Dono, I'm so ashamed. I'm so scared that I can't even stand. Yeah, that scared the hell out of me too. Not to mention the shock of sensing their evil ki. Where do they get off popping up in our bedroom like that right after we put out the lights? Who do they think they are? The bat monster I fought at Himeji Castle? Ha. Princess, get behind me. I'm gonna make these shameless creatures wish they'd never surprised me and interrupted our sleepover.
The battle is over. We've defeated all the hostiles. Hey, you kinda sound like MASH there. Oh, I suppose I did. I guess that's because I'm now in the same position of keeping you safe, just as she used to. I must have unwittingly modeled myself after her. Now then, I have a question for you, Assassin of Paraiso. Do you harbor a curse of annihilation as well? Are you certain you aren't going against your original heroic spirit's wishes by acting like this?
What sort of question is that? Who do you think we heroic spirit swordmasters are? We are the shadows of figures who have made their mark on humanity. We're neither ghosts nor evil spirits, nor vengeful specters. And of course, we are not heroic spirits. We heroic spirit swordmasters carry blades created to slash this world to pieces. Storms of power given form. We kill men, we kill women, we kill the old and the young. Not even infants escape our grasp. That is what heroic spirit swordmasters are. We skewer with spears, burn with fire, and twist off heads. Our means of cleansing this world are endless.
Doesn't doing those things eat away at your soul?
My soul? What a strange question. Soul? My soul, huh? What a sentimental heroic spirit you are. What about your Holy Grail War rituals, where many of your heroic spirits come together to kill one another? Would you rattle on with the same nonsense during one of those? How does your soul feel when you kill other heroic spirits to grant your lord's wish? Don't make me laugh.
I didn't ask you that because I'm a heroic spirit. I asked you that as a fellow ninja. So once again, tell me, doesn't doing these things eat away at your soul?
It seems that sincerity can devolve into obstinacy, or even madness if left unchecked. It pains me to see what an immature whelp you are.
You're wrong. I'm stronger than you are. I've defeated every monster you've thrown at us. You can't stop me with creatures so weak. Surrender, Assassin of Paraiso.
You little brat! A mere Fuma boy like you is in no position to make demands of me. I'll twist your head off and feed it to my snakes. Let's see if your righteous soul makes you taste any better.
I am no boy. I am the 5th head of the Fuma Ninja Clan. My true name is Fuma Kotaro. I will fight you with all of my strength. Proud of you for trying to talk to her. I was actually just copying you, Master. Besides, many other heroic spirits have done the same thing. Not to mention that I was obligated to say something given my position. At any rate, it seems that there's nothing left to do now but fight. I mean, we could also food the girl. Well, that was rude of you. Especially with her cards coming up like this.
ではこうしよ
あら、怖い怖い。ほいほい、任せて。ほやほや、打ち当たす。ぶち抜いてあげる。
う。くだ。
貫いてあげる。貫いてあげる。
The time has come, and so have I.
切り刻むわ。蹂躙しろだなんてたまらないわ。やれ、切り刻むわ。
I just love hearing Melt's voice.
邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうかしら。消えなさい、サラスバティメルトアウト。見切れるかしら。たまらないわ。承知。お任せあれ。お任せあれ。ルビー、お願い。私はもう何も諦めない。任せて。切り刻むわ。
So, Chad, I like hearing Melt's voice because it's just dripping sweet with honey.
疑似魔術回路変換完了。これが私のすべて。クインテッドファイヤー。シュナイデンアンドゥ。切り刻むわ。やればいい。楽しみましょう。たまらないわ。
最上に近い勝利だ。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければな。
How? How is this possible? You're just an ordinary heroic spirit, and I possess the power of a warped spirit origin. This cannot be happening.
No matter how incredibly strong you may be, even you still have moments of vulnerability. You should be ashamed of yourself, heroic spirit swordmaster. You refuse to face the terrible truth of what it means to become nothing more than a blade. A ninja without a soul is nothing more than a hollow blade. In forgetting that, you have proven your immaturity.
Kotaro, wait, the Swordsmaster Spirit Cores aren't normal.
I know. Musashi Dono has told me about them. Go on. Why don't you pick yourself up now? I know you're not really dead.
What a boring little boy you are. You could at least act surprised when I've come back to life. Indeed, decapitation will not kill us. Surely you know as much from what happened with Purgatorio. There, you see? No matter how sharp your techniques may be, they have no effect on us. And so I'm afraid all your boasting from your earlier victory amounts to nothing. We are neither heroes that once lived, nor the heroic spirits. We are merely their vessels. More than that, we have been strengthened beyond belief. We're invincible. No one can kill us.
I knew it. She was holding back during our fight. So my blades cannot reach her spirit core after all. And without Musashi Dono's Myojingiri Muramasa, there's nothing I can do.
Here you go!
Huh?
Nani?
She threw her Muramasa? A one-of-a-kind masterpiece of a sword? What a waste!
Damn, I missed. Nice catch, Kotaro. Here, let me have it back now.
Of course. Here you are, Musashi Dono.
I never thought you would try to strike me down from behind. I'm an assassin. So how did you sneak up on me? Now I see, you didn't sneak up on me. You simply threw your sword at me from a distance. What a poor excuse for a swordsman you are, Shinmen Musashi. Oh my, that was truly incredible. I'm amazed you were able to strike at her with such accuracy from so far away, Musashi-sama. It's a shame that this villain was quick enough to evade it. I'm afraid my own Naginata and flammable water won't be of much use here.
Kiyohime-sama, what are you doing? The assassin is here for you! Master is right. Musashi Dono, you should have at least left her with Tojima Dono. What were you thinking bringing the princess here?
I know. I didn't choose to bring her here. She just sort of tagged along. How fortunate. Huh?
I'm disappointed in you, Paraizo. Resorting to kunai at this point? Did you really think Musashi Dono and I wouldn't notice?
Hardly. If anything, I was certain you would. Even I'm no match for Fuma Kotaro and Shinmen Musashi together. Spoken like someone getting ready to slither away. Do you really think we'll let you escape? Of course not. I know very well you would never let me go, which is why I've already made arrangements.
Hup. When did she swap places with it? The sky.
Huh? Was that an illusion? A clone? Did that assassin just up and disappear? Looks that way. I hate dealing with ninja. They always have some trick up their sleeve.
I'm sorry, Musashi Dono. We ninja aren't used to fair fights. Or at least it isn't something we usually plan for, so we tend to resort to tricks without really thinking.
Oh, I'm not blaming you. Come on, it's fine. The fact that I find you tough to fight is a compliment more than anything. You ninja sure are strong. You plan ahead for all sorts of situations, so you manage to survive even when it's one against many. Take that kunoichi we just fought. For example, what was her name again? We saw her in the bamboo forest, too.
She's the assassin of Paraizo.
That's it.
So this assassin of Paraizo woman is the third heroic spirit swordsmaster you and Master have fought. There aren't many kunoichi who are adept at combat, and even fewer opportunities to meet them. What I mean is, we may be able to figure out her true name. After all, there just aren't that many famous kunoichi in history. I mean, there's not a huge number of known ninja in general, though. Oh, good point. Yeah, sorry.
Why are you looking at me like that?
No reason. We just happen to know a lot of examples when historical figures who were thought to be men turned out to be women. So I was just thinking about how history is much deeper than we usually think it is. Oh, and I'm sure there are examples of the opposite as well.
Feels like you swept all that under the rug a little quickly. But I guess that's okay. Right, Danzo? I am here. My apologies, I did not wish to interrupt your conversation. Tajima Dono has called for every samurai under his command to assemble at once. He will be here momentarily. As long as Musashi-sama and Gura-sama are here with me, I don't really need anyone else. By the way, what happened to the castle's retainers? I would have thought that they'd be here long ago.
20 of them died valiantly in battle.
I see. So they died at the villain's hands. Then even though there's no trace of their bodies, this blood here must be...
Whoop! Oh, that was close. Nice catch, Musashi. I guess this is a lot for her to take in. The poor princess. You can't blame her for being in shock.
She must have passed out from sheer anguish. Not to worry. I shall attend to her with the utmost care and precision. Lord Kotaro, I see that you too are injured. Allow me to treat your wounds as well.
Thank you, but I'm alright. I can't be treated by ordinary means since I'm not a human. Wait, did you not hear about me from Tajima Dono?
I'm sorry?
Never mind. It's fine if you haven't. My point is I'm alright, so please look after the princess.
Understood.
See, Kotaro gets all flustered around her because she is his spoiler. Time to put an end to the Paraiso. Everything is going exactly as we planned. Our two ninja are the key. Paraiso and Danzo have both done their jobs well. The groundwork for Onriedo is now as good as laid. Soon the glory of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, will be known far and wide, and Onriedo will stand tall upon this ground.
Not only is fear spreading throughout Shimousa, but the great pentagram being drawn in secret via Jesuit sorcery is about to be completed as well.
Correct. The Lord Sorcerer has treaded the path of chaos and carnage to attain these secret mystical arts. It is through these arts that heroic spirits and karma were fused together to produce the curse of annihilation. We heroic spirit swords masters kill and slaughter. We will consume the world itself. If I could speak without fear of being misunderstood, I would say that we heroic spirit swords masters are being designed expressly for the destruction of humanity. We sow death merely by existing. With a single breath, we spread curses. This means Lord Satan himself has seen fit to bestow his protection upon us. Now it is only a matter of time until our Lord Sorcerer's wish is granted.
What a hassle. Why do we not simply cut them all down at once? There's little difference between humans and straw. All that sets them apart is that humans bundle themselves together of their own accord and call it society.
Now, Saber of Imperio. Patience. There are no shortcuts to success. Much like a curse, our goal must be realized as though we are slowly choking our enemy with a silk cord. Slowly, painstakingly, without mercy. Roughly, brutally, without mercy. I see you lot are once again focused on truly morbid topics. I've been here several nights now, and yet I still cannot stomach your favorite subjects. Not a single one of you appreciates this beautiful moon. Unfathomable. I cannot see how the Lord Sorcerer is supposed to relax like this.
What do you want, cretin?
Grant me a bit of leeway. I'm merely making conversation. I've also brought the Lord Sorcerer with me.
Indeed. Go forth and kill my heroic spirit swords masters. As the dawning sun brings an end to the night, you shall bring an end to this world of false peace. Vengeful souls of those you have killed and harvested. Souls dripping with magical energy upon your own deaths. They are all valuable. They will all serve as the foundations for my ambition and help create Onriedo and Shimousa so very soon. Paraiso has done an excellent job. The humans' hearts have been tainted with fear and dread and have gained a hue fitting for their final days. Now 40-odd samurai have been slaughtered within the castle. There may not be many dead, but they will still serve to terrorize the populace.
It is as you have desired.
All that remains is to grant Paraiso a leave of absence.
A leave? May I ask why?
There's nothing more to say than what I've already said.
Fuma Kotaro. I knew to be wary of Musashi and the Master of Caldia, but I didn't expect that little whelp to be so strong. What a careless blunder on my part. Blunder does not even begin to cover it. Blunder doesn't begin to cut it. Not only did I fail to kill the princess, I even let the Caldian escape. Still, I may have come out empty-handed in battle, but I did fulfill my true objective by seeing to our preparations. I made sure to leave the designated patterns all throughout the castle. And thanks to the cursed seals of the caster Limbo has entrusted in me, they will be so well hidden that no one will find them. At any rate, I've used far too much magical energy. I haven't been so exhausted since I first materialized. I suppose I should have expected as much after battling a servant. That stupid brat, thinking that he knows better than me. I'll make sure to kill him next time. That's another reason why I need to hurry back to base. There's no guarantee they won't come after me. First, I need to restore my magical energy. Then Mama, running away in defeat? How pitiful. Some got to hell. That's right. And yes, it really is me, not a hallucination. So there's no need to be so scared. Don't be ridiculous. I've never been scared of you. I am Paraiso. I am a heroic spirit swordmaster, the assassin of Paraiso. I use my blades to cut, sever, and rob people of their lives. I am the hollow vessel of a heroic spirit who has long since ceased to think for herself. My sword is might, and my might a sword. That is why I'm a heroic spirit swordmaster despite being a ninja. Surely it's no different for you, Samgata Hell, since you are an Oni who has in turn become a blade. Well, you're not wrong. But in your case, you just can't seem to make the hard decisions, can you? That's why I'm sorry I have to do this. What are you doing? The heroic spirit swordsmaster spirit core isn't connected to either heart or brain, right? That much is clear. But our brains and hearts still play important roles even for our ether bodies. So I'm just going to try connecting yours to the power of the god of Mount Ibuki that inhabits my flesh and blood. I think you might know it as Orochi. Stop! Please, anything but that! Forgive me, I'm begging you. If you do that, I won't be myself anymore. I'll disappear. It's there. It's there. Stop it. Stop it, it hurts! It hurts! It's gross, it hurts, and it's gross! Kill me! Kill me! This isn't me! This isn't me! This isn't me! This isn't what I accepted! Ah. Why? This isn't me. This shouldn't be the curse I accepted, so why? My distant ancestor, Saburo, committed a crime and was cursed by the manifestation of a mountain god. It was so long ago I don't even know what he looks like. I'm not even descended from his primary bloodline. I have long since changed my family name. I went to a far-off land and married there. And yet this curse won't spare me. It follows me wherever I go. Even after my human life had ended, and I became a heroic spirit after making my mark on humanity, it still finds me. Something is moving within me, with no signs of stopping. It's hot, and it burns, and it drives me past the brink of insanity.
Oh yeah, I love mind break dialogue.
What did I ever do wrong? Somebody, please, help me, forgive me. This snake, this great serpent wraps itself around my body, worms its way inside, swallows my heart, and plants its fangs into my brain. I really am sorry. I didn't want to do things this way. But the Lord Sorcerer said that Shinmen Musashi and the boy from Caldia keep getting in our way, and that they need to be taken care of immediately. See you later. I'll apologize to you in hell.
Splorch.
Keep your eyes peeled at all times. Do not let your guard down even for an instant. Remember, this villain could strike again even in the light of day.
Yes, sir. You hear that, men? Keep your eyes peeled and stay alert.
They sure do like to keep busy, don't they? It's been less than a day since Paraiso came here. I don't think she'll be back that soon. Oh well, I guess there's no harm in keeping security tight. It might help put the princess at ease, too. Honestly, not really any good memories of defending a besieged castle. I mean, those battles kind of wear on ya.
Let's try to stay positive.
Wouldn't it be great if they were just all, I shall await you at insert secret base location here, mwahaha, and then we could just go find them.
I'm sure she'll be back. At least I feel like she will be. She's a ninja. Even if she had transformed into heroic spirit swordmaster, she will still do whatever it takes to carry out her master's commands. And she hasn't done that yet. Let's make sure we keep Kiyohime safe. Yes, master.
Glad to see you're all taking this seriously, with one exception.
Oh, stuff it. If there's a problem here, it's more how you're trying to save face with the guards, you jerk. Last night, your samurai were all so bewildered by the assassin snake techniques that they never even showed. Though to be fair, I ended up getting here late after running into some trouble myself.
True. I underestimated the threat. A grave error on my part. While we were slow to act given how large our numbers were, keeping our numbers small would be an invitation for the monsters to quickly adapt their strategy. In which case, we must be able to respond in turn, until we get a better sense of the battlefield.
Whatever you say. It's a good plan stationing chains of command near Lady Kiyohime to keep her safe. However, even the old guy didn't consider for a moment how the princess would react to losing her retainers. Indeed, having her sleep out here in the wide open space and making sure it's heavily guarded. It may be an airtight plan as far as strategies go, but I feel sorry for her. As do I. I suppose it's all right now that she's asleep, but how will she feel when she wakes up?
Shinmen Musashi.
Yes? Did you hear what I said, old man?
This is no time for nonsense. Can you not feel that evil aura? The villain has returned.
Huh? Oh man, you're right! You really are top-notch swordmaster, sensing that before I did. Guda, stay by the princess. Well, well, here we are again. I see that you've arranged quite the welcome for me. I must have made an impression. Are you using the princess as bait to lure me out? No, you must have chosen this place to keep her safe. How very rational. Even I wouldn't have thought that far ahead. If I were in your place, I would have dragged her into the bowels of the castle and called it a day. But you chose to drag a sleeping woman out of her quarters and place her under heavy guard right out in the open. Well done. Truly well done. I commend you. I commend you all. You've done well to band together in order to kill a single woman born to a ninja family. This will make it even easier to kill you all at once. Pardon me. I am the assassin of Paraiso, and I have returned to finish our fight. Now come, and I shall bite off all of your heads. I can sense her sword ki. No, her magical energy growing at an explosive rate. I'm not sure, but it looks as though her spirit origin has gone berserk. Is this sort of physical and mental transformation innate to all heroic spirit swords masters? Or could it be... Kiyohime is right behind us. We have to stop her here. I don't suppose we can go and hide her somewhere deep inside the castle now, can we? Afraid not. Part of me would love to do the same thing, but the fact is she's safest if she stays with us. Ridiculous. There is no longer anywhere safe for you to hide from me. You will die here, terrified and filled with regret. Come forth, you who was born a grudge upon my bloodline, and haunted me all my life. Come forth and devour all without mercy. It's distorting the air itself. What the hell is that snake? It's so giant it looks like it could swallow a horse whole. What do you think in summoning a creature that huge indoors? This is Orochi, the kin of my curse. It may be a pale imitation of the original, as it's created from the power of but one head, but it's still a fragment of a great god. Go ahead, just try to defeat it. You can bet I will. All I need is one good strike. Guda! Don't worry, I can keep Kiyohime safe. Excellent, I knew I could count on you, Guda. Once this is all over, I'll have to treat you to a tasty bowl of udon. Here they come! Oh man, udon sounds good right now. I'm hungry. I wish to nom on chat. Chew up the chat. Chew on their butts.
お任せを、お任せよ。
罠だ。
You just sub pick one at random, but plebs are so tasty.
承知。いいですね。いざ。お任せを。はい。やっ。はっ。
Plebs have that slumming it taste to it, you know? Like, every once in a while, you want to just drink a soda even though it's awful for you. That's kind of what plebs taste like.
いいです。はい、お任せ。承知。はっ。せい。
つまらん。
お任せを。いざ。
無駄だ。
せい。
That's a big snack.
くだ。
はい。鋭く。
That's a big old snacky.
本気で行きましょう。
Ah, it is a fragment of the Orochi. It has the power of only a single head, but it has the appearance of the multiple heads.
お任せを。承知。一歩と二歩向ける。三歩絶倒。無用。三段突き。はっ。これで終わりです。
Chad, I hope you guys are ready to see this enemy a lot in NA FGO. This pile of garbage enemy.
はい。お任せよ。やっ。束ねる星の息吹。輝ける命の本流。エクスカリバー。 まだまだ未熟ですね。
Bum ba bum. Gow.
Its attacks may be frighteningly strong, but they also leave it wide open.
Now's our chance. Everyone, you're up. Bring hell to this world. Immortal Chaos Brigade! So, you have vanquished the serpent. I dare say it took you long enough.
Not one damn word. Not like you lifted a finger to help. Granted, you did do an excellent job of leading your men against the other monsters. But don't you think it's about time you got serious and actually contributed? High and mighty Otomeru or not, the fact that you're still refusing to draw your sword is getting old.
Do not lower your guard. This isn't over yet.
I haven't lowered anything. You think I don't know this isn't over? I've got you now. You let your guard down when you killed my serpent. I've definitely got you now, Master of Caldia.
Me? Moi?
Please, run away, Gudadono. You mustn't. I don't... Oh no, this is bad. Princess? I... I'm going to kill you.
Kiyohime? Gura! Not like I'm not used to that scene. How many times has Kiyohime threatened to light us on fire? Oh. Oh, this is small potatoes. Ho.
I'm going to kill you.
Master!
I'm fine.
Master, thank goodness you're okay.
You shielded me from the fire.
Kotaro, are you still alive? I can't look away from Paraiso to check.
I'm fine. My spirit core is intact. I can still stand. Never mind me. We have to snap Kiyohime-sama out of whatever this is.
She just started acting oddly and attacked. Can I tell you all a story? Some time ago, I destroyed a serpent's nest. I didn't mean to. I knew serpents were living creatures. And yet, I still completely destroyed their nest. They were just eggs, such tiny things, just struggling to be born, and why did I ever do such a horrible thing? I've regretted it ever since. And yet, they've never forgiven me. The serpents, they keep coming towards my body. Look! Look! Even now they come.
Giant snake just came back to life.
You're kidding me! It came back to life after being reduced to ash. Is that a Saigyo revival technique? A good strategy is always at least 2 steps ahead of the opposition, Shinmen Musashi. Now go on, Princess. The snakes still have yet to forgive you. Just look at how many of their children are here. You have no choice. Kill all of these people. Kill them all. Only then will the snakes forgive you. Then I will kill you myself, so you can finally be at peace. Now go and lay waste to everything with your fire. Yes, that sounds good.
Is Paraiso controlling her?
Those 2 kunai Paraiso threw at her last night. What if they were a feint and her real objective was...
You mean she put Kiyohime under a spell? I hate magic duels. I have no knowledge of it whatsoever. Oh, good job, you figured it out. Now come, Kiyohime, and atone for your sins. Yes, I will atone.
Time to punish Kiyohime again. She's on the right track for a spanked bottom. And that's what I hate about the damn snake. Party-wide NP seal is annoying. Very annoying.
あ
いいですね。はい。
罠だうわ
決着の時だ。本気で行きましょう。決着の時だ。ええ、いいですね。承知。
X キャリババババババ。
束ねるは星の息吹、輝ける命の本流。X カリバー。片付きましたね。お怪我はありませんか、マスター。
Hey, we got some wine. Nice. The Orochi are the enemies you try to farm wine off of. Time to put an end. Horizon. Oh, look, chat. It's an almighty bulb. Get down on your knees and worship the bulb. We've defeated the monster. Kiyohime! Come back to us, please!
The poor serpent has died. I knew it. I'll never be forgiven. It's all my fault for venturing into that mountain. I wish I had never gone to Mount Ibuki, even if I was in a hurry, even if I had a good reason to be there. I never should have intruded upon a mountain that belonged to a god. I broke a law that should never be broken. Huh? Did I really do something like that? I've never been to Mount Ibuki, and yet I remember it as though I had. Also, the snakes I see, so that's how it is. It wasn't me that did this, it was a distant ancestor. And his sin was engraved in my blood. Yes, my blood. It's all my blood's fault. My ancestor's curse has tainted my blood. It's consuming me, violating me, melting me into a pile of sludge. I won't ask for your forgiveness, nor for your pity. All I want from you, the only thing I ask for you, is to lay down your lives. I have to kill you. I have to. I need to do whatever it takes for the gods to forgive me. Once you're all dead, they'll finally let me go free.
What are you saying? Master, she's still not herself. I don't think we'll be able to talk her out of this. We may have to knock her out with a blow to a vital point.
Wait, hold on, Kotaro.
Musashi Dono. I don't think that's Kiyohime talking.
Right, she would never say something like that. Just yesterday she told me about how well she got along with snakes, and how she saved one once. I don't know how you're doing it, Paraizo, but you're connected to her somehow. That's why you're putting those words in her mouth. They aren't Kiyohime's words. They're yours, Mochizuki Chiyome. Ah.
Princess, she's still breathing. Did she just pass out?
I've heard of the curse of Koga Saburo. He was a man born in Omi Koga who went on to become its lord. One day his wife went hunting on Mount Ibuki and she never returned. So Saburo went to the mountain and descended into the depths of the earth to search for her. After a long journey wandering the underworld realms, he finally returned to the surface.
Transformed into a snake. I know that legend too. Indeed, Mount Ibuki is famous for its great and terrible god.
Yamata no Orochi, or Oe Daimyojin, the most famous serpent god in all of Japan. With Saburo wandering around his territory for days on end, it would have been easy for Orochi to curse him. Of course, the legend also says that Saburo was healed by a wandering monk and lived happily ever after. But you're a woman, and I highly doubt that you're Saburo himself. After all, this country isn't yet enlightened enough to have a woman be the founder of one of its prominent clans. But there's one Koga ninja clan that's said to still carry Saburo's blood. And as I recall, that clan, the Koga Mochizuki family, produced one famous female ninja.
The heroic spirit that became assassin of Paraizo.
Mochizuki Chiyome, the woman who served the Tiger of Kai, Takeda Shingen, during the Warring State period as a spy. I had heard that you were either a kunoichi or a shrine maiden, but I had no idea you also carried Koga Saburo's curse. So you've seen right through me. Indeed, I am Chiyome, of the Koga Mochizuki clan. What will you do now, Shinmen Musashi? My cursed blood has manifested Orochi himself. You cannot hope to defeat him. Indeed, there's nothing more that you can say. You can't do anything about it. I couldn't do anything about it. Not even becoming a heroic spirit swordmaster, let alone a heroic spirit, was enough. The curse still haunts me. It refuses to let me go. Curse of annihilation. All well and good. Onriedo. All well and good. All that matters to me is to see my lord's command done. That's all that it means to be a ninja. To be a Koga. And yet, it still won't let me go. Even as a woman, or a wife, or a ninja, or a heroic spirit, or as a curse made flesh. Nobody will forgive me. No, not even that. Not a single person will punish me. This curse is proof of my sin. The serpent is my sin made manifest. And yet neither my father, nor my husband, nor Takeda Dono, nor the Lord Sorcerer, none of them will punish me. What am I supposed to do? I thought that I could escape if I devoted myself to the way of the ninja, but I couldn't escape it. I had to live with this curse right up until the day I died. Then I thought that I could escape if I gave myself over to karma, but I still can't get away. Tell me, what else can I possibly do? I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what sort of pain you've been through. All I can do is answer you with my blade. I see. I suppose you're right. My whole body is a blade. Even as a ninja, I was a blade without a heart. Shinmen Musashi. In the name of Lucifer, the great Satan himself, we shall do battle. Come forth, my blood-soaked frontier. The mountain of bodies and river of blood shall serve as the stage for our battle, and consume the loser's soul upon their defeat. My blade's cursed name is Assassin of Paraiso. The true name of my vessel, Mochizuki Chiyome. Prepare yourself, Shinmen Musashi. Our final battle is upon us. Let's do this!
It's time, chat. Loading.
英霊剣豪7番勝負3番目宮本武蔵アサシンパライソ一切素樹望月千代目いざ尋常に勝負
I do enjoy those openings. They're fun. They're full of energy. Now then, it's time to make life easier, shall we? Life has become much easier. Ah. By the way, she has a really annoying ability. I remember her ability quite fondly.
それでいいんだ。
それこの辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
お任せあれ。ルビー、お願い。
Prepare yourself for big damage, madam.
私は任せて。
Prepare your butts. Yes, the Summer of War intros are good, very good too.
筋系、神経系、血管系、リンパ系、疑似魔術回路変換完了。これが私のすべて。クインテッドファイヤー。ファイヤー。
Gonna be honest, I was expecting a bit more damage. Yeah, there it is. So she puts attack down on you every time she hits. Boy, is that annoying. Also, she's evading right now. Rude.
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
それで任せて。
ふむ。
シュナイデン。呪え我が血をたがえ我が罪に口寄せ伊吹大名陣営に。悟空。
It's a lot of attack down.
御仏パワー全開ね。はい。御仏の加護見せてあげる。へい。五行さんシャカニョレーション。
どうかな。
承知。承知。
This curse damage kind of hurts. What's that thing? Inflicts stun to a single enemy at the end of each turn after 5 turns. Yeah. The longer this fight goes, the more difficult it becomes.
お望みのままに。
それでいいんだ。
But it's a little hard to rush this fight, to be honest.
もう
You...
任せてほい。
Would you hit Merlin once or twice already? Goddamn.
王の話をするとしよう。お望みのままに。
No Garden of Babylon for me. But here it is.
物
The
見の
garden.
楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
That's fine.
いくわよ。本気出しちゃうんだから。みほとけ。みほとけの加護見せてあげる。へい。五行さん、シャカニョレーション。 別々敵面。
Alright, bye bye, Titty Monk.
ごめんなさい。お任せあれ。
I'm upset about this evade turn.
いいお望み。
Especially when I got the Ilya cards just when I wanted them.
どうかな。柄ではないんだけどね。もう この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
ルビーお願い。容赦しませんからね。容赦しませんからね。
The time has come for big damage.
王の話をするとしよう。
私はもう何も諦めない。はい。
星の内海、物見のウテナ、楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
筋系、神経系、血管系、リンパ系、疑似魔術回路変換完了。これが私のすべて。クインテッドファイヤー。
Big damage.
宿豪両断。勝負あり。完全勝利。
Actually, this wasn't a perfect victory. I can't say Kanzen Shori. Titty Monk died.
And last, I can be at peace.
Hope we can meet again under different circumstances.
I win, Assassin of Paraiso. Farewell. I hope that in your next life you'll meet someone who will persuade you that your doubt and all your tears are punishment enough.
I see the night's returning to normal, and that blood-red moon has gone away again. Well done, Master. I have word from the castle that the doctor that the princess is well and safe is... She was so exhausted both mentally and physically that she quickly fell asleep, but she should have no issue waking up tomorrow. You did great too, Kotaro. Hey, aren't those kunai you've got there... Oh, these? Yes, they're the kunai that Paraiso used. I think she must have procured them here in Shimousa. They stayed around even after she disappeared. I wouldn't exactly call them a trophy. I just found myself compelled to take them.
I don't see the harm in that. We can give them back once we find the evil sorcerer guy. Paraiso said something about onriedo, right? I think in Buddhism that word means...
Distancing yourself from the impure world and its earthly desires, as I recall.
That actually sounds kind of nice in theory, but I definitely don't like the way they handle it in practice. And I really don't like how they just went around villages either. And as long as we're on the subject, I'm seriously pissed off about how they're using heroic spirits as hollow vessels and trampling all over their pride. And if Lord Inshun wasn't bad enough, they did the same thing to Tomoe Gozen and Mochizuki's Chiyome. I won't say we have to avenge them, but I do think it's at least worth returning those kunai to the sorcerer in a way he can't possibly enjoy. Say, shoving them where the sun don't shine, you know? What do you say, Kotaro? Gura?
We could even put a literal bow on them. Agreed. And with that, the cutie has been assassinated. True name reveal. Assassin of Paraiso, true name Mochizuki Chiyome. She's very cute. And with that, we're at a good stopping point. You see, we're like 2/3 of the way through the story, close to it now, for Shimousa. So we're getting there, step by step. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed. Bye, everybody.